What is up, everybody? How you guys doing today? My name is David Franco, and welcome to a very exciting review or unboxing slash review, first impressions, whatever you want to call it. This is exciting to me because I've never unboxed a monitor so small before. So apparently this is a 10-inch LCD monitor. 10-inch. Now you might be saying, well, David, isn't bigger better? Typically speaking, yes, I enjoy large size monitors, but come on, ladies, does the size really matter? Seriously, does it matter? Now, what matters to me is what you do with that size. And guys, I'm telling you, 10 inches is plenty large for a monitor. So I'm quite excited to see how this performs. So I busted out my Switch 2 from the basement. Actually, this is one of two Switch 2 docks. This is for my living room, but the Switch 2 is from the basement. And yes, I'm still loving my Switch 2. I don't play it as much as I used to, but that's only because I've been absolutely obsessed with Arc Raiders on PC. And I recently went through The Last of Us Part 2 for the second time on PS5. But anyway, I figured this would be a great test to see how gaming is on this 10-inch monitor. I'm pretty excited to unbox this, so enough blabbering. Let's open up the box and see what it's all about. Okay, so correction, 10.5-inch monitor. And look, it even says small monitor, so it actually knows what it wants to be. It's not trying to pretend to be like a 17-inch or insanely large 27 to 42-inch monitor. It's not that. This obviously has a very specific use case or whatever you want to call it. And who knows, it could be great for gaming on the go. I mean, this isn't that big. I mean, honestly, without the box, let's see how large it is. There it is. A 10-inch monitor. Guys, this could easily fit inside your backpack or your suitcase. This is incredibly tiny. All right, what else we get in the box? We do get an HDMI cable. Okay, that is good to know. You guys would be surprised at how many devices do not include an HDMI cable. Thankfully, this does include one. So there you go, HDMI to HDMI. All right, we also have a power adapter right here. And this looks like some kind of adhesive mount. I'm not sure what that's gonna be used for. Oh, you know what? That is for the stand, because it looks like, oh, here we go. Speak of the devil. The stand will actually go on the bottom of the monitor. Just like any other monitor. Guys, I'm telling you, this is just a tiny take of what we're used to. So there you go, there's the stand. And I think that's it. Yeah, we are good. A nice, simple unboxing experience. So let's first put the adhesive on the monitor. Stand, I mean. For some reason, it's sticky on both sides, so that's interesting. That's really interesting. Yeah, it's sticky on both sides. I thought maybe only one side would be sticky and the other side would be like some kind of grip or whatever, so you don't slip. But you know what? I'm going to show you, look, yes, this is indeed sticky, but I'm gonna just put the little paper right back on because, well, I don't understand the need for that. Let me know in the comments, why do you need adhesive on both sides? I'm not totally sure. Oh my God. Guys, I'm gonna lose my man card. This thing's adorable. This is adorable. This is probably the cutest little monitor I've ever seen in my life. Look at that. That's actually really cool. All right, so let's put this on the stand. Wait, how does this work? Hey, Shiloh. Wait, hold on. Shiloh. Dude was chewing on the extension cable. Why do cats do the things that they do? Anyway, how do you install this monitor? Like, it's kind of a weird... I'm actually gonna look at the manual, which I don't usually do because I like to learn things myself. But this is such a unique little product. I don't want to do anything wrong. Yeah, I'm not missing any pieces. Take joint apart. There is no joint. There's a joint. Okay. Do not throw this away, guys. Do not throw this away. You quite literally need this. So this is the joint that goes on the monitor stand. And then the monitor is able to connect to the stand. So let me see how this goes. Place clip 1 to stand. Place clip 2 to stand. Plug ridge into clip. Screw joint well. I do not like this installation. I gotta be honest. I do not like this installation process at all. They're making it more complicated than it needs to be. Okay, I think I figured it out. You have to unscrew this part of the joint. In my opinion, I don't know. I feel like they could have done something different with this, if I gotta be perfectly honest. Like, this is so unnecessary. You know, I'm not even gonna bother putting that on because I'm just getting frustrated. So instead, we're just gonna power up the display, see if it works. So let's see here. It's a shame too, because this product has a lot of potential, but that stand, I don't agree with that design at all. Not sure what they were thinking with that one. Okay, the monitor is plugged in as far as I'm concerned. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's actually pretty clear. It's actually pretty clear. So let's take this off. And we're going to put it up against the Switch 2, I guess. Since I do not like that stand at all. Sorry, I gotta be honest. This company's probably never gonna contact me again, but that's the point of a video. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. That stand design is very, very questionable. I do not like that at all. Not a big fan of that. So I'm gonna have to do that and just see if it works. So let's see. Let's turn on the Switch 2. Okay, the aspect ratio is off, but wow, I gotta say, maybe I do have to figure this out, because that quality is really nice. Like, that quality, they did a good job. Like, they did a good job. Guys, I'll be right back. Okay, so the monitor is on the stand. I still stand by what I said before. I'm not a big fan of the application process at all. I feel like they could have made it so much easier, but we're gonna look beyond that because I don't want to sound overly negative. However, I will say this. The buttons on the back of the monitor do not feel very good at all. They feel incredibly cheap. But I'll say this as well. Check out the aspect ratio options. We've got 4:3 and 5:4. I don't see anything for 16:9. And that is clearly not 16:9. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. Let me go into the display options and see what the Switch is saying it's seeing. I will say though, the fact that there's built-in speakers is actually really cool. That is very, very cool. Now, TV resolution, let's get a 1080p dock output information. 1920 by 1080, but it doesn't mean we're actually seeing 1920 by 1080 because you can see what's normally a circle is an oval. So I'm not sure what's going on here. I don't see an option for 16:9 in the display. Perhaps I'll find it after the video. But look, if you look through the options, the closest you can get is right there. Aspect ratio. So I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm not totally sure. Maybe the creators of this will reach out to me and I'll make an update video in a future vlog. But as it stands right now, I'm just honestly really not all that impressed. I'm just not. I'm sorry. Okay, moments later. I mean, look at it. I haven't changed my hat. I've had some time to sit down with this monitor, and I don't want to make it seem like it's a terrible product, because for what it is, it's actually pretty damn good. Especially considering you can get it for what, less than $120 or $130? It's linked right below. The thing is though, per my research, and of course I found this out after making my video, I look really wide because I'm on the edge. Here we go. This is a 16 by 10 display. 16 by 10, which means you're getting a resolution of exactly 1920 by 1280. And for those not catching on, your typical widescreen resolution is 1920 by 1080, which brings me to the aspect ratio of what I expected from this monitor, 16 by 9. So again, this is a 16 by 10 display, but what I need is a 16 by 9 aspect ratio on things like the Switch 2, Xbox, PlayStation, whatever. So in other words, if you're looking to game on this display, I cannot recommend it for gaming. I mean, honestly, I don't think anybody is realistically buying this monitor for gaming. If anything, it's the kind of product you're like, oh wow, I have this in my suitcase, I have this in my backpack, I have this in storage. Why not connect it to my Switch 2 and play games at a stretched resolution of 1920 by 1280? But with that said, from a productivity standpoint, this is fantastic. Like, it really is amazing for that. So come here, let's get up close and personal. So here we go. We have my MacBook Pro on the left and the 16 by 10 1920 by 1280 monitor on the right. And if you look at the colors, I don't know if you can tell in video, the aspect ratio, the contrast, like everything about this looks really, really good on my MacBook Pro. Like, it actually looks fantastic. And believe me, I'm not just saying that, guys. Like, if a monitor looks bad, I will gladly tell you, but this is actually really surprising. Like, I didn't expect something this tiny to actually look this good and something so affordable. Again, I think I have it saved on my clipboard. No, I don't. But check it out, because I actually uploaded this video already. So I can go to my videos. Let me go here and click on the link. So as of right now, you can get it for $120, right? But if you apply the coupon, check this out. You can actually get it for $107. Obviously, plus tax and whatever. But that's insane. Like, that's actually insane. So I just didn't want to end this video on a bad note and saying this monitor is just flat out bad, because it's not bad. Yeah, it's cheaply built. The buttons do feel cheap. That has not changed, and I'm still not a huge fan of how you mount the display on the stand. It was just kind of frustrating, but hey, once it's done, in theory, it's something you'll never have to do again. And yeah, the cable still kind of gets in the way of the base because it's just so tiny. But speaking from a productivity perspective, this is actually really good. Really good. I just went into this monitor review / unboxing with the expectation of it being a 16 by 9 display and connecting things like the Switch 2. Which, realistically speaking, yeah, you can do that. I just don't recommend doing that. So, productivity-wise, great monitor. Gaming-wise, a big old no, unless you don't mind a stretched resolution. So, there you go. I'm really glad I took a few minutes to actually get to know the monitor, because it truly is great. It's great if you go into it with the expectations of what it offers. Now, with that said, I still think, because this is a 16 by 10 aspect ratio display, there's no reason why you shouldn't have the choice of a 16 by 9 ratio with black bars. And unfortunately, that's just not possible. I don't think it is. I looked at the settings. I couldn't find it. So yeah, that has not changed with me. That, I think, should definitely be an option. But hey, for what it stands, a 16 by 10 display, 1920 by 1280, beautiful colors, like surprisingly beautiful colors. Oh, and built-in speakers, which don't sound all that great, but hey, they're built-in speakers. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And hey, check it out right below if you're interested in buying it. Again, you can get it for like $107 about using the built-in coupon. Thank you so much to the makers of this display. I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you soon.